Has there ever been times when you wondered where the time went? You look ruefully at the clock at the end of a long day, feeling discouraged and unfulfilled. You spent the entire day actively working and going around in circles, but you have nothing to show for it. There's a good probability that you have developed certain time-wasting habits if you can relate to this situation. There may be activities that you engage in during the day that provide the impression of being busy, but are actually wasting your time. Your precious moments gradually pass you by while you spend time on these activities, just like the sand grains in an hourglass. The modern world has turned into a distracting minefield. We need to address both more modern distractions, like smartphones and the constant barrage of marketing and commercials, as well as more conventional ones, like noisy coworkers and a cluttered home and workspace. Office workers are interrupted on average every 11 minutes according to research, and it takes 25 minutes for them to regain their concentration. Our brains can be distracted for up to 2 hours during an 8-hour workday. Our cognitive capabilities suffer, along with our overall productivity. American adults watch television on average for 5 hours and 4 minutes every day, according to a different Nielsen research. Imagine how much you could get done in that time. How many books you could read, how many skills you could master, and how much more fit you could be if you were active rather than sitting in front of a TV. Everyone is prone to these time wasters, and it does not automatically imply that you are a bad artist, entrepreneur, or writer. The good news is that you can take precautions to avoid the time-wasting issue once you've identified what you waste your time on. When it comes to building a life that makes you happy, time might be your greatest ally. To use time to your advantage and achieve your objectives, you must have a clear understanding of how time flows. With a balanced perspective, you'll be diligent in your preparation for both active and passive phases, making the most of every opportunity. Getting rid of time wasters from your life is a crucial step towards developing this sensibility. So, in this financial video by Finance Aligned, we'll look at the top things you should stay away from if you want to find long-term success and fulfillment. Number 1. Avoid the internet and media. Despite the fact that the internet and social media provide us with easy access to information and connectivity to people across the world, they have also grown to be a significant source of distraction. Our smartphones' ability to access the internet quickly and easily makes them very addictive. Every time we receive a notification, dopamine, a hormone that enhances pleasure and changes the chemistry of our brains, is released into our bodies. Research shows that this has a significant impact on productivity, with the typical individual using their phone for roughly 3 hours per day, and the top 25% using it for 4.5 hours or longer. Try reducing the number of apps and social media applications you have on your smartphone to cut down on the time you spend on social media. While you're having fun internet surfing, set a timer, and when it goes off, stop. You won't go too far if you follow these disciplinary measures. Number 2. Avoid people who drain you and are unsupportive. There are some people whose influence can be a significant drain on your mental energy. Just as a coworker or friend who never stops talking and is always requesting favors, or the members of your social circle who play games and are unsupportive of you and your goals. When interacting with negative people, those that mistreat, abuse, denigrate, or criticize us, we need to exercise extra caution. These people are not just a drain on your time, but also on your spirit. The bottom line is that you should reevaluate your interactions with others if they're making it heavier for you and not providing any love, support, knowledge, or skills. Number 3. Avoid engaging in activities that are unrelated to your goals. If you don't take persistent, calculated action, having clarity about your objectives and desires won't help you get there. One of the key elements of your plan should include a method for getting rid of distractions that hinder your productivity and cause you to lose concentration. This list should also include things like responding to emails that have nothing to do with the task you're doing or spending too much time on leisure activities like watching TV, staying up late, or playing video games. We also need to figure out how to efficiently complete tasks like household cleaning, supermarket shopping, bill paying, and car upkeep. If you have the resources, You can develop reliable systems to carry out these tasks or hire someone else to accomplish them. Number 4. Avoid worrying and procrastination. Internal obstacles like stress and procrastination can slow us down or put a stop to our progress, costing us time. We waste valuable energy that could have been applied more effectively in other ways when we worry about outcomes that we cannot predict or control. Worrying causes us to delay action and put off tasks that could have been completed today. Addressing the psychological barriers that are preventing us can help us break the cycle rather than keeping our heads in the sand. Number 5. Lack of priorities. In order to finish everything that needs to be done, priorities must be set. Prioritization is crucial since it enables you to concentrate first on urgent and vital chores before moving on to lesser priority ones. You will struggle to complete tasks on time, worry about how you'll get everything crossed off your to-do list, and be less productive if you don't take the time to prioritize. Consider it this way: everyone has tasks that they need to complete. People frequently make lists to keep track of all they need to do. While a list can be useful for getting a general overview, you should use it to choose what you should concentrate on right away in order to get things done, work effectively, and conserve time and energy. Due to poor prioritization, most of us waste time on activities that just keep us feeling busy. This makes it a significant time waster, especially for those who multitask. Some individuals take great pride in their procrastination because they believe that waiting to act will ultimately result in better outcomes. It's crucial to assist them in realizing that perfectionism is essentially a cover for procrastination and that its root causes are irrational fears. We are unable to meet everyone else's expectations. We have only ourselves to live up to. The best way to use the time we have more thoughtfully is to prioritize the things that are essential to us. Number 6. Avoid repeating the same mistake. When you make a mistake, there are only 3 things you should ever do about it. Admit it, learn from it, and don't repeat it. Making mistakes is unavoidable in both life and business, but it's generally possible to prevent repeating the same ones. Instead, focus on raising your awareness of the tasks you find challenging and think about how you might learn from them. Ask for guidance from mentors or coaches who have expertise in that area. The opportunity to learn from mistakes can be extremely beneficial. By learning from your mistakes, you can improve your abilities and increase your knowledge. Gaining your employer's trust and demonstrating your willingness to work hard to better yourself can both be accomplished by demonstrating that you've made mistakes and learned from them. Additionally, you may boost your confidence and get rid of the fear of failure by learning from your failures and seeing them as beneficial experiences. The best people take the time to consider what caused the mistake and what actions can be taken to avoid it in the future. This helps them avoid making the same mistake twice. Even though it is alluring to want to forget your mistake and go on, this is one of the best chances for you to improve. The best way to ensure that you don't make the same mistake again is to make an effort to rectify whatever caused it. Possible causes of the mistake include habits or behaviors. It might also have to do with the decision about how to proceed. Determine what led you to make that mistake and then make the necessary changes to that aspect of yourself. Finally, we all want to be wealthy, achieve our dreams, and be able to live a free and meaningful life without stressing about things like money, how to pay bills, and so on. If we can simply follow these steps and reduce the time spent on things that waste our time, we'll put ourselves in the best position possible to become efficient time managers, and as a result, we can dedicate time to chasing our goals and turning them into reality. Take consolation in the knowledge that, based on what you learned from previous experiences, you can make up for the time you wasted on some past jobs, relationships, and initiatives. You can learn from them and improve yourself if you look back on them with wisdom and compassion. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content like this. See you next time. Thanks for watching.